Hi, it's Cindy. Okay, so today we're going to talk about what happens when you don't love a particular thinking routine. You like parts of it, but maybe not all of it. It's not quite right for what you want to do. That happened to me last fall when I was about to do a professional learning session with my teachers, and I was going, I like See, Think, Wonder. It's great, but I also want to make sure that I'm truly being intentional about how much they're writing because I don't want them to have to write a ton. Some, yes, for reflection is great, but not a ton. But really, what's more important to me is I want to get more teacher voice in the room. So I want to make sure to build that in. So, what I wound up doing is I went to a tool, like an AI tool or whatever, just to get some initial thinking going and some ideas. And you can do the same. You can say, okay, like for this week, you've got two. You've got Connect, Extend, Challenge as one of yours, or you've got Color, Symbol, Image. After reading through these, you might go, eh, eh, I don't know. I like parts of it, but maybe not all. But for my purposes, I'm going to talk about See, Think, Wonder and how I wound up changing that around a little bit. So for your prompt, you just want to say something like, I have in mind doing or using a critical thinking routine with my, and then you say whatever age group or whatever. That can be helpful. The more information, the better, I think, when you're prompting. With my teaching staff. And I really want to be, intentional about not having them write too much. And also, I want to be sure to build in structured talk times. I'm thinking about using an adaptation of See, Think, Wonder. What suggestions might you have? And then if I want to actually link in the document, I can. If I've got it saved on my drive, great, then I could do that. Or I could just put in the link to the actual routine if I want to do that. But probably See, Think, Wonder is pretty well known. I don't think I need to do that at this point. So let me go ahead. But the more specific and the more information you give it, the better. So like, let's say if you're taking one of this week's routines and you want to adapt it, great. I would suggest linking it. But for my cases, I'm going to live on the edge here a little bit. Let's see. All right. Notice interpret implications. It's saying, okay. So I could think on that. Turn it into a structured talk protocol of observations. Ah, ooh, okay. Could go around, like if this were a circle, that'd be kind of cool. One possible explanation. I like that. Keeps the talk bound. Ooh, that's an interesting one. That's pretty good. I might save that for another time. As you can see, I use this frequently. Use a talk, capture, talk model. Oh, I like this one too. So you talk to someone first. It's almost like Talk, Read, Talk, Write, which excellent book if you get the chance to read it. I mean, it's whatever. It's a professional learning book, right? But instructional coach, I love these things. But it is a really interesting routine and has some structures within that you think, oh yeah, I get the idea of what it means. But there's more to it than that. So if you get a chance to read the book, I would definitely suggest that one. But talk, capture, talk is similar in that people talk first, then they go and they write something down, and then they talk again, and then they write something down. I think that's a pretty cool one. I'm going to hang on to that one too. So you get the idea, okay? But if I wasn't satisfied, I could say, I want to dig in more to option number 3 that you provided. What details can you share with me, and what talk moves or models might I need to provide in order for it to go well? What might be some problematic parts that I could nip in the bud. And then it'll tell me more. All right, so definitely it's a great idea, right? And this is the routine that I actually wound up coming up with as a result of using AI and thinking about, okay, I need some thinking on, I don't want to just do See, Think, Wonder. I came up with, in tandem with my AI thought partner, See, Say, Synthesize. And so we were exploring our data. It was a great way to be really intentional about getting teachers talking to each other and then also getting them to notice first. So before their thinking was either, what's the word, corroborated by someone else or influenced by someone else, they had the opportunity to look first, then talk, and then we synthesized as a whole group. So it was pretty cool. So you'll see here, independent notice and then paired discussion. What do you see? What do you say? And so on. And then we also spent some time synthesizing. So feel free to adapt these routines. They are not set in stone. The main goal of any thinking routine is we want thinking to be visible, we want it to be audible, and we definitely want to show that there is value in our thinking and not just accepting things blindly.